had to say,
oh man,
Han got stuck in a slab, but I
saved him.
And my friends from Java, there's no
Need to be unhappy. And now,
there's a place I must go, keep a
promise
to a guy you all know, and I'll
show him
I meant it when I said I would
Return of the Jedi.
I go to learn from the
Y.O.D.A.
I go to learn from the
Y.O.D.A.
He knows everything about wrong and right. You can't become a Jedi Knight. I go to learn from the
Y.O.D.A.
I go to learn from the
Y.O.D.A.
To avoid the dark side is the path he'll endorse. He'll teach you to use the Force.
Young man,
Listening to me, are you? He said,
young man,
I'm 902. He said,
young man,
you need no more training, but you
got to do this one thing, Vader.
You must face him, you see, and only
Then
a Jedi will you be. Then his
last words,
were a real shocker. There is
another Skywalker.
Leia's my sister. I go to learn from the
Y.O.D.A.
I go to learn from the
Y.O.D.A.
He knows everything about wrong and right. You can become a Jedi Knight. I go to learn from the
Y.O.D.A.
I go to learn from the
Y.O.D.A.
To avoid the dark side is the path he'll endorse. He'll teach you to use the Force.
Next came
A very big surprise. Poor old
Yoda,
who's so old and so wise. He just
faded
right before my own eyes, like he was
beam on the Enterprise. That's when
Obi-Wan came to me and said,
young man,
go get Vader for me. And George Lucas re-release it for yucks. Get 400 million more bucks. Mine, 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 mine. I go to learn from the
Y.O.D.A.
I go to learn from the
Y.O.D.A.
You can make some more cash for George Lucas's bank. He has all the fanboys to thank. I go to learn from the